Hey, it's Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm in my car. Yeah, that can only mean one thing. I got to go to the store and pick up some last minute items. Wouldn't you know it? I thought I was ready to go, but there's always something, right? So I'm going to go pick up a couple things at Walmart and then come back and start getting ready to watch the big games. I say games because we are avid Puppy Bowl fans here at our house. So I can't wait for that. That's on at 1 o'clock. And then kickoff of the Super Bowl is at 5:30 our time here in Oklahoma City. So looking forward to that as well. Since I'm on the move and I didn't feel like making anything for breakfast this morning, I'm going to have myself a protein shake, a 42-gram Core Power from Fairlife. These things are amazing. If you haven't had them yet, you got to find them. They are spectacular. I get mine off of Amazon. I order it. I have it actually set as a subscription. So it automatically ships me a case of 12 every 2 weeks. And then if I need anything in between, very rarely do I. But if I do, I have the 30 grams that I can pick up at either Costco or Sam's, depending upon who has it. Even though we're a Costco family, Sam's seems to be the place when it comes to those 30-gram protein shakes from Fairlife. We signed up for the Sam's Plus or whatever it is when we got our membership. And so it's got the free shipping. So I just order it online, have them ship them to me. It's quick and easy. So that's what we do. But this morning, it's the 42, and I'm headed to Walmart so I can get back and get ready for the games. Of all days to be having issues with your dishwasher, Super Bowl Sunday. I need this baby to work. So we're tearing it apart. We're gonna make some tofu hot wings. First off, we gotta take our super extra firm tofu. I like to just dry it just a little bit, pat it dry. And then we're going to cut it into the pieces, the sizes we want. So I just cut the block in half, and then I just, whatever sounds good. I make some pieces out of it. And we're gonna make a bunch today, so we're taking 2 blocks this time. And we're gonna do the same thing with the second one. Once we're done with that, it's time to bread it. So we get out our seasoned cornstarch. This time I put it in the cornstarch. I put a little bit of poultry seasoning. It's got just the basics in it, which taste really good on these wings. Into a little bit of an egg and soy milk bath, and then into some panko breading that I also seasoned with just a little bit of salt, some cayenne pepper, some garlic powder, and a little bit of onion powder. So you want to repeat this over and over and over again until you have all of your pieces breaded. One thing I would like to point out is make sure you press really good those breading pieces into your tofu. Get it really packed on there so you get a good coating. Nobody likes a half-breaded piece of tofu or anything really. But once you're completed, this is what you'll have. Look at those beauties. I think they really turned out pretty good. I'm not one to typically bread tofu. I just started doing it recently. This, I think, turned out pretty good. Of course, there's a lot of janky sizes because of the way I cut it, but I think they looked good. So before I wanted to cook them, I decided I'm going to toss them in the freezer for a little bit just to firm them up a little bit. And then wouldn't you know it, I forgot the cooking process. But this is what we come up with once we got done with them. So just in time for the Puppy Bowl, some tofu hot wings. A little bit of ranch dressing there, plant powered, of course. Smell really good. I made it with some homemade buffalo sauce from some hot peppers that I fermented myself, with some unsalted butter. So looks good. Let's give it a try. All right, here we are. Check it out. Looks good. Well, you can't really see it too well, but looks pretty good to me. I've always said nobody ever wants to see me eat, but I can say this. The breading's a little soggy, so maybe if I would have actually fried them in oil, it would have been better. but the flavor's really good, especially that buffalo sauce for the first time that I've ever made buffalo sauce. So I'm kind of excited about that. And right now, I'm gonna watch the puppy bowl and eat some more. See, they've come out to watch the puppy bowl with me. And they probably want my tofu wings. You can't have them. They're too hot for you guys. Yeah, all right.
Kickoff is only moments away. It's time now for everyone to turn towards the flag for the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner as we honor all of the men, women, and pups who serve our country.
Better put your paw over your heart, Piper. Oh, there you go. So the other day I made and froze some jalapeno peppers stuffed with a vegan cream cheese that's made with tofu that I made as well. I pickled the peppers myself after I scraped out all the innards to make sure they weren't too hot. Breaded them just like I did the tofu wings from earlier and sprayed a little bit of olive oil on them, and into the oven they went. And when they came out, this is what they look like. Get a little bit of the tang from that tofu cream cheese, really good flavor from the pepper without much heat. They were actually quite tasty. All right, it's that time of the night. Time to make tacos, shrimp tacos specifically. I'm gonna use these little Mr. Tortilla Pico de Gallo tortillas. They are 15 calories a piece and only 40 milligrams of sodium. So they are perfect for this. And I'll show you what they look like here. As you can see, they are quite small, but they're perfect for what I need. So grab our little handy dandy taco holder here. I'm gonna move the shrimp. Put them in. Perfect. So we have our options here of fixins. This one is a guacamole is what I like to call it. It is just as it sounds, guacamole with some added edamame to give a little bit of a protein boost. We have 3 different kinds of salsa: a classic salsa verde, a habanero mango salsa, and then a classic roja, a good red. I also pulled out the roasted peppers that I did the other day. We got some poblano, some Anaheim, some jalapeno in there. This is good stuff. And then 2 different kinds of shrimp. A couple left of the breaded, and then just some that were sauteed with a little bit of garlic. As if that wasn't enough, 2 different kinds of hot sauce, a jalapeno serrano that I made myself, as well as a habanero mango. So let's get started. I like to come in, get a little bit of guac here, spread it around, put my tortilla back. Do the same with this one. Not a whole lot. We're talking not even a half a serving, honestly, for each one of those. Then I'm gonna go with some of the peppers, put that on the bottom. These add so much flavor and hardly any calories at all, really. All right, let's go in with the shrimp. A couple shrimp. This one I think I'm gonna actually cut. We'll cut it a little bit here. There we go. Do 1.5 there. And then over here, these guys are good and small. We should be able to do, hopefully that shows up, I don't know. Should be able to do 3. All right. Now, I have been planning this ever since the start. So I'm gonna get the habanero mango salsa. All right, let's do it on this one here. And we'll do some of the verde on this other one here. What is shrimp tacos without a good slaw? This I actually got from Josh Weissman. If you've ever watched any of his videos, it was on one that he did about fish tacos. It is actually really good. So let's top it off with a little bit of the slaw. Pack that on there. Pack that on there. Perfect. Get rid of that. Come back. So now we have our tacos. We need a little bit of hot sauce. So we'll do on the one with the habanero mango salsa. Ooh, that's really thick. It's not wanting to come out. There it goes. It's not really. Oh, there we go. It's on there. Then the one with the verde, we'll do some of the jalapeno serrano. Oh, he's getting thick too. All right. So there we have it. Shrimp tacos, 2 different ways. All right, keeping one eye on the game over there, just in case something goes on. We're gonna give these tacos a try. So the first one here, ooh, that got filled up in a hurry. This first one, hopefully you could see that good enough, is the one with the mango salsa. So mango habanero. Messy, but really good. That habanero mango hot sauce on top is spectacular. I mean, that's really good. Let's see if we can get a look at the actual sauce. Is that too much brightness maybe? That turned out really good. Really glad that I did that. Wow. Again, I apologize for eating on camera because, you know, nobody really wants to see that, but I guess that's part of what I ate in a day. And so, what's happening? What's happening? Touchdown, Chiefs! Yeah! Like I said, I really don't know who to root for, but kind of excited for Kansas City. They're almost local. 5 hours away, but still. So, way to go, Chiefs. All right, let's dig into this second one and give it a try. I could see my dogs over here waiting to try to get some of their own, so I better make this fast. But this one, let me talk a little bit about that slaw. That slaw, can we see that slaw? It's got cabbage, red onion, some thin sliced jalapenos. What do we got? Lime juice, a little bit of olive oil, and just a little bit of salt. Yeah, that's really good stuff. Really good stuff. Oh, and some cilantro. How could I forget the cilantro? Let's give it a try. Those roasted peppers on this one really come through more than with the habanero one. Get a good flavor from it and from the jalapeno serrano hot sauce. Yeah, absolutely awesome. So yeah, that's the tacos. I'm gonna go watch the rest of the game now, and I'll come back later or maybe tomorrow to give you my totals for the day, so you can see exactly what I ended up at today. So let's go Chiefs or Eagles, whoever you're rooting for. All right, so the game is over. Hopefully you're happy. I thought it was a good game. Wasn't so much into the halftime show. I do like a couple of her songs, but wasn't anything spectacular to me. I know a lot of people liked it, so that's good. But my main question before I jump into my numbers for the day is, What was your favorite commercial? Why don't you comment down below? Let me know what your favorite commercial was. As for me, none of them really jumped out and stood out at me like, oh my God, that was a great one. But I think my top three were Rockstar. I thought that was really good, especially Oswaldo, Ozzy Osbourne. I really liked the Breaking Bad one. I thought was really cute, especially when he said, "We don't eat our own product." If you haven't seen the show, it doesn't make sense to you, but it was actually kind of funny. Then there was Ben Affleck at Dunkin' Donuts. That was pretty good too. But I think my favorite, just because it holds a lot of sentiment for me, is the one with John Travolta and Turk and JD from Scrubs. Not a fan of T-Mobile at all. But I thought that one was great. That made me laugh, and I absolutely love Grease, and especially Grease 2, so I thought that was really good. But let me know down below which one you liked the best. All right, so let's look at the numbers here. So as we can see, for the entire day, I had a total of 1,229 calories. We scroll through everything that I had for the hot wings and the stuffed jalapenos, down to dinner with the tacos, with the slaw and all the good stuff on it. And then I did have a few pickled asparagus spears as well. When we look at the nutrition for the day, shows me at 104 grams of protein, 36 fiber. My sodium was a little higher than I wanted it, but goes to reason, at 1,466, and my potassium was just over what I like it to be, so that's a good thing, at 3,405. So while it seemed like a massive cheat day, because I don't normally eat that way, I don't spend that much time cooking, honestly. I'm pretty boring on most days. On days like this, I'm really excited to be able to do a little something extra. And again, it sure seemed like a bad cheat day to me, but it was great. A little higher on the sodium than I would have liked, but I can't complain about that at all. We'll see what it does to me on the scale though, but overall, it was a great Super Bowl, I think. So I hope you guys had a good time. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more like this one, let me know down below. And maybe I can start doing them regularly, you know. So thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to follow me on my journey to become a fat guy no more, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell so you can get notifications every time I upload a new video.